This video is designed to give you an introduction to the online homework system and how to get started in it. It's going to be very important that you're familiar with this website. It is wamap.org, wamap.org. Any web browser should be able to get you there just fine. And when you go to wamap.org, you should come to this site to get started. First, if you've never used this site before, you're going to want to click the link beneath the login button that says register as a new student. When you click that link, you're going to be asked to give your information. You can make up a username. Any old username you wish to make up is just fine. Please make it appropriate, though, for the college environment. And then choose a password and enter your name. Also, there's a spot for the email address. I want you to please enter your Big Bend email address. That way, if an email goes out to you, it doesn't end up in your spam folder. Big Ben should be able to pick it up just fine. Also, click the box that says notify me by email when I receive a new message. That way, when you receive a message through the WAMAP homework system, you'll be able to receive an email at your email address so that you are sure to check it. We're going to go ahead and skip course ID and enrollment key for now and just click the sign up button. Now that you've created an account, you're ready to log in. You can log in with the username and password that you picked earlier. Beneath the login, there's a spot for accessibility. This sets up how the math equations are displayed on your computer. Sometimes you need to install some extra drivers and software to get stuff going, unless you were to click Force Image-Based Display. That one option will allow you to use the online homework system without having to download any extras. If you want to and you want to figure out how to do that, go for it. But Force Image Display will work just fine, and you'll be able to log in. Now, if this is your first WAMAP course, you'll see nothing in courses you're taking. If you've taken a course before in WAMAP, you'll see your courses listed. But what we need to do right now is enroll you in a new class and register you for the WAMAP system. Now, each quarter, each course has a different number to sign up for. And so you should see a pop-up on your screen now that says, for this class, use course ID, and you'll see a number. Make sure you are selecting the correct course and the correct course ID. For this example, I'm going to use a number and an enrollment key. The enrollment key is always welcome for all of my courses, so you can always type in welcome with the appropriate number from that pop-up box off to the side there. Click sign up, and now you should see the course show up under courses you're taking. If you click that course you're taking now, it'll take you into the course. Now again, this video works for both 95 and 99. Everything's the same, so just kind of follow along. If you're in the opposite course, that's just fine. You'll see several folders, one folder for each unit and a folder for the final exam and review. We're going to go into the first unit here to get kind of an idea of what's available in this unit. Once you go into a unit, you will see each of the different sections for the unit, the practice test, and the actual test. If you go into the first section, order of operations, there'll be a due date and a due date listed. Those are going to be different. Due, D-O, is the day you should be doing it for the first time. That gives you several days to get questions asked and answered before the due date, D-U-E, when it has to be completed by 11:59 p.m. that night. So please follow the due, D-O dates and then use the extra days to ask questions. If you open it up, you'll see 7.1a, b, c, d. That corresponds with the workbook. In the workbook, you'll see 7.1, a, b, c, and d. That's where you're going to be taking the notes as we watch the video for 7.1a, order of operations. When you do that, it will take you to a video. Sometimes you'll see one video, sometimes you'll see two videos. That gives you the option of which instructor to watch. If there's two videos, they're both the same content, just done by different instructors. You can hit the play button and it'll start playing for you the video. As the video plays, you can take notes in your workbook. You may want to, in the bottom right corner, click the button to full screen so it's easier to see. Now my full screen is off the recording screen, so I apologize for that, but it will go to full screen on your computer. After you're done with the video, you'll be able to come to the bottom and you'll see questions, Q1 and Q2. These are questions to give you a chance to make sure you truly understand what's in that video. I strongly suggest you work on these till you have 100%. So if I look at this one, let's say I get the answer 23. Type in 23, hit submit, and I get the green bar of joy, 10 out of 10, to show I got it correct. I can now go on to question 2 and try and answer question 2. Let's say I get 7 for an answer. Ooh, that's wrong. If I get it wrong, I have the choice to reattempt that question, and maybe I'll get 9 for an answer. Wrong again. I can reattempt it a third time. Maybe I get 10 this time. After I've attempted it the third time, the computer is going to go ahead and give me the correct answer for the problem and give me a chance to go back and try another similar question to get it right. Click try a similar question, and now I have a very similar problem, slightly different numbers, to go ahead and try and get the correct answer. The correct answer in this case is 10, and now I have full credit. Whenever you're done with any assignment, you'll have to click here to finalize the assignment and summarize the score, and that'll give you a summary of what you see in the gradebook. I have 100%. Now let's say I want some more practice with this assignment. I do have the option to click this link, try similar problems for all questions where allowed. That link will regenerate the entire assignment, giving me similar questions for more practice so that I can truly master the objective if I wish to. The nice part about this link is it will save the grade in the gradebook, so your grade will not suffer as you get the extra practice. But let's go to return to course page for now. This will take me back to my home page for the unit, and I can continue on to the next assignment. Now let's say I'm working on a problem and I want to enter in a weird answer. Maybe it's a fraction, maybe it's got exponents, and it's really difficult on a computer to type that. I want to draw your attention to this little yellow arrow on the side. When I click in a box, a yellow arrow appears. Clicking the arrow will give me this thing called Math Quill. It allows me to type in fractions, exponents, radicals, absolute values, and other options. Infinity symbol, D&E, stands for does not exist, for no solution. And that'll allow me to type in stuff a little more visually, makes it easier, and then when I click save, it'll stick the answer in the answer box. Another option is you can always hit this preview button. Let's say I type in 5 over x plus 4, hit preview, make sure it looks like I want it to. Now this problem doesn't have any x's in it, so it says undefined because we confused the computer, but that's okay. One more thing I want to draw your attention to as you're in the problems. Beneath every problem is this link that says post question to form. If I'm working on a problem and I don't know how to solve it, if I click Post Question to Form, it'll stick a copy of the problem in a message for me to ask for help. Here you are asking your classmates for help. This is one of the most useful ways to get help on a problem because odds are one of your classmates will log in to answer questions before your instructor will, so you'll get quicker feedback this way. Hitting the Submit button now posts it in the form so that other students can answer questions. Now, if I use the breadcrumbs at the top to go back to Math 95, you'll see at the top of the original home page was a spot for Ask Classmates Questions, Answer Questions, and extra credit may be earned for good answers. If you answer your classmates' question, you can earn some extra credit. So make sure you're checking this regularly. At least once a day I check, clicking into the form. It's the little discussion board. Here's a new one. Somebody's got a question on number 2. Well, maybe I could reply to this question and answer the question for them. If you answer it correctly, you could earn extra credit. So please take the time to look at this form regularly. It's a great resource to get some little extra credit on. One last thing I want to show you in this video is to check your grades in the gradebook. You'll see gradebook at the top center. You'll see gradebook at the left. Both take you to the same spot, where you can see all your grades for the course, and at the bottom your current weighted total as it is progressing. Other than that, I think you can poke around and figure out the online homework system yourself. If you have any questions as you work through it, please don't hesitate to ask. I'll be more than happy to help. And good luck to you. Enjoy the quarter.